Yo guys, what's going on? SJ here again, bringing you all another Team Fortress 2 related video. So, in today's video, we're going to be covering the top 10 Engineer cosmetic sets. So, in today's video, this is actually the top 10, not the top 5, but this is part 1. This video will only have 5 cosmetic sets, and the next 5 will be displayed on the person who I'm doing this videos with channel SkywatchTF. Both videos will be a conjoined effort between both us YouTubers. Also, just a quick note, both of these videos will go in order from 5 to 1. It won't be sort of like my video going from 5 to 1, then his or mine going like 10 to 5, then his 5 to 1. It's just a total of 10. Also, part 2 will probably be uploaded to Skywatch's channel sometime around this time next week, because it takes time to make the videos and basically organise the collaboration, sending audio, you know, etc, etc. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video and I hope you all enjoy it. So coming in at number 5 here on this list, we have the Rotation Sensation, the Scotch Saver and the Endothermic Exowear, coming in at 14.88 ref total. And here, I think this set sort of provides an aura to the engineer of him knowing sort of what he's doing, and I think it looks pretty cool, and it's not really like try-hardy. It doesn't look very much like a try-hard. It looks sort of like, I guess, like a Frengineer, if you like that phrase, and I think it looks pretty cool. The Endothermic Exowear is probably one of my more favourite engineer miscs. I'm not 100% sure why, to be perfectly honest. I just really like the way it looks. It's sort of like a casual, sort of like a sweater or a jacket, you know. Something that I would probably wear if I'm going out in somewhere where I need a jacket. And the Rotation Sensation and the Scotch Saver go really well together. And I think the Rotation Sensation suits the Endothermic Exowear because it sort of finishes off the sort of being out and about, outside, you know, sort of thing. And I think the Rotation Sensation is pretty cool because it's unique and there is no backwards facing cap for the engineer apart from this multi-class hat. I mean, the Scout has like the backwards ball cap and a couple of other classes have backwards caps, but not the engineer. So I think it's pretty cool how you compare this with the Endothermic Exowear and the Scotch Saver.
Just before we start, I'd like to thank SJ for having me on. And yeah, let's begin. So coming in the number 4 spot is the Hillbilly Engineer set. The items that you use for this set are the Trencher's Tunic, the Last Straw, and the Grizzled Grove. I know this cosmetic set is not the best looking cosmetic set, but I think it's pretty good. It's only cost 4.77 ref, so I believe that's fairly good if you want to make your engineer, you know, with a beard and a hat and, you know, cosmetic chest armor, or not armor, you know, cosmetic item for your shirt. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about this one. Back to you, SJ.
And in 3rd place we have the Extreme Rancho Relaxo Engineer with the Safe and Sound, the Level 3 Chin and the Egghead's overalls, coming in at just 9.22 ref. Although inevitably, if you have this set, you're gonna end up spending more ref on the Rancho Relaxo. Because, I mean, let's be honest, it's a fat engineer with a fat chin and headphones. Sipping beer. Like, that's just TF2 in a nutshell right there. There's literally nothing else to say. It's just beautiful.
The second set on this list is the Festive Engineer, i.e. the Skywatch set. To be honest, so the cosmetics contained in this are the Industrial Festivizer, the Faithful Festive, and the Insulated Inventor, only at 8.55 ref. To be honest, I think this goes together really well because the Industrial Festivizer and Faithful Festive, well, they're both festive cosmetics and they look really well together, and the Insulated Inventor cosmetic is pretty noticeable, and actually it looks pretty good on the engineer. Just look at it. And yeah, that's all I have to say for this cosmetic set. Thank you, SJ, for having me on. And yeah, see you all later.
Finally, in 1st place, we have the Texas 10 Gallon, the Scotch Saver, and the Dogfighter, coming in at 12 ref on the dot. Well, I mean, actually it's 11.99 ref, but that's actually 12 ref, so whatever. Anyway, this set is pretty much the classic cowboy set. You have the cowboy hat, a pretty cool beard. I mean, the Scotch Saver is personally my favourite engineer beard. And this Dogfighter I think is a pretty cool leather jacket which just tops off and pairs really well with the Texas 10 gallon. This was actually pretty much my first engineer cosmetic set, like after the gibbous, because we've all worn the gibbous at some point, don't deny it. And I feel like it's still like a really good set. Like, even though I have some bias to putting it on this list, I think it's a really good set, and the cosmetics pair and go really well together. Like, the Scotch Saver is a pretty neat engineer beard, and the Texas 10 gallon, well, it just pretty much summarizes the engineer's personality. Wild and Texan. So, yeah. So be sure to check out part 2 on SkywatchTF's channel. It'll probably be out in a week. I'm not sure. I have NAPLAN exams coming up this week, which is annoying, but, you know, I'll get through them. I'm not really stressed. So hopefully I'll keep uploading as normal, because you're not really meant to study for them. So, yeah. Part 2 should be coming out shortly on Skywatch's channel, and SkywatchTF does some pretty cool TF2 videos. He's a great SFM artist, so you should really check him out. He has a series, Subs to SFM, which is free to get into. You don't have to pay for the poster, and he makes a speed art on his channel. At least I don't think you have to pay. I'm pretty sure you don't. And yeah, so it's pretty cool. He's pretty good with SFM, pretty handy, and yeah. So as always, guys, have a swell day. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.